Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Juan the Yarn Addict, and today I have a yarn haul from Maxim to share with you. I'm super excited about it because I finally got my hands on some mystery boxes, and I love a good mystery, so if this is of interest to you, please sit back and enjoy the video. Before we get started, please remember to hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and then of course share the video. I would definitely appreciate the support. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. I have two packages here. I have a bag and a box. I think you could tell from the thumbnail of our video today that the box was pretty large. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this bag. Let's see what we have. Crinkle alert from the plastic. Let's see what's in the bag. Okay, so in this bag, I have Premier Puzzle 6 skeins, and I remember placing this order because I only had one skein in stash, and this is called Lumberjack, Premier Puzzle Lumberjack. It's 328 yards, 200 meters, 7 ounces at 200 grams. They suggest a 6mm crochet hook, US letter J. This is machine washable and dryable. It's soft, it's squish. I love Premier Puzzle. It's so good. So we have a bunch of jewel tones there, and let's see. This is kind of what it looks like worked up. Very nice. It's considered a bulky 5-weight yarn, and it has been tested and approved against 350 plus harmful substances. So it's really nice. And I do like that even when ordering over at Maxim, the 3-packs still come in sleeves. I love this very much. When you order from Premier Yarns, it also comes that way, most times. But yes, so now I have 7 skeins, which is plenty for what I have planned. So stay tuned for that. All right, so now that that is out of the way, let's jump into this box. I have 2 mystery boxes inside of this box. At least that's what I ordered here. So let me lift this box up. Now, hopefully, the mystery boxes inside of this box are not exactly the same. Sometimes that happens. You'll order more than one, and both mystery boxes are twins. So let's see what becomes of this today. I'm just going to cut open the box. And you know, as of late, the mystery bags or boxes are see-through. So it takes the mystery out of the whole situation. So I'm just going to set that there. And it looks like we have twins. So let me just move this box out of the way. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. I have to tell you, I'd rather not see what's inside of this bag until I actually open it up. You know, it takes the surprise away from it all if I can see everything from the outside. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me just go ahead and stand it up like this. Sorry, the landscapers are outside if you hear them. I do apologize. They're outside working on all the things. So here we have Lion Brand Yarns Off the Hook yarn. I have 2 skeins. I'll give you this one to look at. I don't have my blink snatchers, so I'm going to have to work through this. So, as I said, Off the Hook yarn, no tools needed. It's 3.5 ounces at 100 grams. It's 100% polyester. This is a jumbo number 7 yarn, and they don't recommend a crochet hook. It's hands. The symbol there is of a hand. So there is that. As I said, machine washable and dryable, polyester. Let's see. The colorway is called Free Fall. Free Fall. And it is very soft and very squish. I don't know how to do this. I may play around with this just to see what it's like. And then I can tell you my experience with this yarn. Yeah, that's as much as I know about this yarn. Like, I see it on the shelf and then I walk right past it because I'd rather use my hooks and needles and things to work my projects. But I'm very curious to know what it's like to use your fingers to do the things. So, all right. Next, we have 2 skeins of off the hook yarn, but in another colorway. This one is called Emerald. Interesting. So let's see, how many yards? Let's see the yardage. Where are you, yardage? 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. Funny enough, I don't see yardage on this. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just don't see it. Jumbo number 7, 100% polyester. No. And I've looked over this twice. So, yeah, I don't see yardage on this. I wonder why. There's no yardage specifications on this skein. But 3.5 ounces at 100 grams is what we do know. All right. Next, I have 4 skeins of basic soft acrylic DK. So I'll give you that to look at. It's all the same color. It's 50 grams each at 155 meters. It's 100% acrylic, and they suggest a 4mm crochet hook or 4mm knitting needles. And let's see here. There is no colorway name, but color number is 21. And I would say like a midnight blue. It's a really, really dark blue, actually. Yeah, midnight blue. I thought 2 of them were black, but no. They're both, or all 4 of them are coming across as like a midnight blue, which is super awesome. So there we have 4 skeins of that. Next in the pack, we have Loops and Threads Snuggly Wuggly yarn. Let me just crack one of these open. I want to see how soft Snuggly Wuggly is. Let's see. So 3 skeins. I will give you that to look at. Very nice. And so this is a light number 3 DK weight yarn. They are suggesting a 4mm crochet hook. Let's see here. It's machine washable and dryable. It's 446 yards, 5 ounces at 408 meters. It's 141 grams. And I have to tell you, it's really, really soft. It's very soft. The yarn, it's pretty thin, all things considered. And to be perfectly honest with you, I would probably go down to a 3.5/4. I mean, again, it's really thin, and I'm sure using a 4mm hook would be perfect for this, but that 4mm hook for me, I mean, I'd rather do like a 3.5 or a 5.5. That's just my preference. But I have to tell you, this yarn is very, very soft. There's no bite to it, and I can clearly see why this yarn would be of the choice to make kids' garments and kids' blankets and things. So very, very nice. Oh, and the colorway here is called Soft Lilac. Very, very nice. Soft Lilac. Okay. Next, we have lots of this yarn. There's a lot of this. So I have 6 cakes of Caron Colorama Halo. Let's see here. I'm going to crack one of these open just to see. Caron Colorama Halo. I'll give you that to look at. I do like the center here. It's very, very nice. And the colorway name here is called Magenta and Mandarin. Magenta and Mandarin. Okay, it gives pink vibes though, but okay, I'll take it for its word, Mandarin. It's a bulky number 5 weight yarn. They do suggest a 6mm crochet hook. It's 71 acrylic, 18 nylon, 11% polyester. It's, let's see here, it's 8 ounces at 227 grams. It's 481 yards at 440 meters. This feels very identical to Lion Brand Mandala Gradient, where it's got that acrylic nylon blend. It's really, really nice. I love how this feels. I'm not really a fan of the fuzz, but I've done projects with this very yarn, and I have to tell you, it works up beautifully. It works up really, really nice. You don't really see a lot of stitch definition with this yarn, but I don't think that's the point. I think the point of this yarn, when worked up into a project, is just to give off that very snuggly, wuggly feel, and yeah, it definitely does that with this yarn. So let's see here. We have, let's see, yardage is 481 yards. So a little over 900 yards per sleeve, and I have 3 sleeves. That's 1,800 yards. All right, maybe the recipe that's in this bag is for this yarn. Let's take a look. So we have a few recipes here. So we have Bernat Crochet Granny Blanket from Yarnspirations, and they're giving us a rectangle, like a rectangular granny. This next one here is Peaches and Cream Ridgy Mint Dishcloth. This is a knit pattern from Yarnspirations as well, and here is a picture of the actual dishcloth, just making sure it can be seen there. Next we have a Bernat Ripple Knit Blanket. I may have to try this because I've never thought of knitting a ripple blanket. Interesting. So that's what that looks like. I wonder what yarn they're suggesting. Well, obviously Bernat. Oh, Bernat Perfect Phasing. Okay, so this Kiron Colorama Halo Perfect Phasing. So that's more than likely the reason why we have this recipe in the pack. And it comes with a second page with a close-up view of what that looks like, which is really, really nice. Next we have Bernat Baby Ripple Crochet Blanket. So now we have it crocheted. It's funny because I recently put a little tutorial on my channel. Ripple blankets done 3 different ways. Super nice to get a recipe on that one. So Bernat Baby Ripple Crochet Blankets. Okay, so I'm going to sit this to the side. Let's check out and see if this second kit is identical, if it's exactly the same. I'm going to unearth all the things and take a look just to see. Let's take a look here. So again, I really wish that perhaps it wasn't see-through, you know, because clearly I can tell there's a lot of identical items, but is everything in here exactly the same? We will see. So we have 2 of the emerald, like the last bag. We have 2 of the free fall, like the last bag. And I wonder if the yardage is on this skein. Let's see. No. Still no yardage, just the weight. 3.5 ounces at 100 grams. A jumbo 7. I really wish I knew how many yards that was. Okay, so next we have, again, this looks mirror image, exactly the same. So we have 4 more skeins of this basic soft acrylic DK, which when you run 2 DK weight yarns together, the number 3 now becomes the number 4. And so the 4mm suggestion now becomes 5.5 or a 6 even. You can get away with using a US letter J hook when you run 2 DK weight yarns together. We also have 3 more skeins of this snuggly wuggly soft lilac colorway from Loops and Threads. Very nice. The label looks a little different. I'm wondering if that's their new label or if this is an older label. I'm not really sure. I may have to go to Michael's and take a look. So I'll set this over here. And we have 3 sleeves of the perfect phasing. And I'm really liking the idea of the magenta and the tangerine. Is it tangerine? Just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Mandarin. So yes, magenta, mandarin. And I mean, I'm not mad at it. I really do like those two colors together, oddly enough. I'm not sure if I would like it in a ripple blanket, but I mean, the possibilities are endless with this yarn. Like I've crocheted, is the blanket here? Or not the blanket, the shawl. This very first one right here. This first one right here is this yarn. That's called Sea and Sky. So yeah, I really do like working with this yarn. You know, this pink color here, I mean, as long as I keep the mind frame magenta, because magenta isn't as pink as I would like to think it is, I guess. I'm not sure. Just keep the mind frame magenta, not pink. More purple than pink. I don't know. So let's see here. We have the crochet granny blanket in the rectangle there. Yep, we have the peaches and cream Ridgy knit dishcloth. It's exactly the same thing. Baby ripple crochet blanket. Okay. And then we have the 2 pages here of the ripple knit blanket. And see, that's something that I haven't done with this yarn. I've not taken knitting needles to this. And they are suggesting size 11, 8mm circular knitting needles. That's perfect. I think I do have those. Wow, this might actually be something I try. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. Now, the recipe is calling for 4 of these cakes. They sent 6, which is amazing. And the measurement of this blanket is going to be, I'm looking, 46 by 60. That's amazing. 4 of these for 46 inches by 60 inches. I wonder how long this is going to take. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, all things considered, because it does take a lot longer to work a project of this size with knitting needles as opposed to a crochet hook. I don't know, this might be a whip. This might be a knit whip. Stay tuned. All right, so my overall thoughts, lowercase celebration because they gave me 2 identical kits. I'm sure they had no idea that I'm a yarn channel. They had no idea that I was going to do this. So I'm kind of glad that they just sent me what they sent me because, you know, to them, I'm just another customer, which I absolutely appreciate. I have entirely too many cakes of Kieran Colorama Halo in this colorway. For the recipe, I only need 4, which means I have a ton left. So stay tuned for what I decide to do with this yarn. This could be replay giveaway items. This could be share box items. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. I do have to tell you that I'm very excited about my premiere puzzle because, again, I mean, I only had 1 skein left in stash of this particular colorway. There are 35 colorways of premiere puzzle, and with this particular one, I only had 1. And I thought of a cardigan or a sweater, like a raglan top in this particular colorway, which I do have crossword worked up as a raglan sweater, and I really liked how that looked. So I thought to myself, well, why not try another colorway? And so this came to mind because it's got the cobalt blue, it's got the deep dark blue. I'll show you this again. So it's got that very vibrant blue along with those really strong greens. And I thought it would work perfectly in a raglan top. And I think 7 skeins going closer to 2,300 yards of yarn is more than enough with a 6mm US letter J hook. So I'm very excited about this. So the other thing that I'd like to mention is I have no experience with this yarn whatsoever. So I'm very excited to experiment and try this. Now I may try working with the 4 skeins of the emerald and then these 4 skeins of, what color is this? Free Fall. may actually become share yarn. It may become a replay giveaway. Yes, I'm going to save those skeins for those who really enjoy that colorway of pink. So anyway, I'm very excited about this. I'm sure there's a tutorial somewhere. Actually, it says lionbrand.com/offthehook. So I'll watch the video. I'll do the step-by-step. I'll see like what they come up with, and hopefully I'm successful with this. We shall see. So that is all I have for this yarn haul video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Again, consider sharing the video and perhaps subscribing to the channel. I would definitely appreciate that. So that is all I have for this video, and until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.